Recently I watched two very different protagonists deal with the same problems in very different ways, in the same environment. Welcome to the world of Aggretsuko, along with Rilakkuma and Kaoru. I'm Izzy, and you're watching We've Got Issues. Aggretsuko is a hard-working, hard-drinking red panda. Instead of representing cute girly innocence, she represents the harsh realities of the working corporate slave. Stuck in a soul-crushing job, surrounded by male chauvinistic pigs. Quite literally, her boss, Director Ton, is a hog, who spouts insults while practicing his golf swing all day. After work has finished, she goes to karaoke bars and sings. She screams death metal ballads about her obnoxious co-workers to vent her frustrations. She spends most of the season trying to pursue other opportunities that will end her miserable existence at her current job. These run the gamut of starting an import store with a carefree friend, then trying to marry a rich guy so she can quit her job and become a housewife. Every time, she is let down by external forces that are beyond her control. Karos, like Aggretsuko, is trapped in a job that doesn't value her. Key difference being that Karos' conflicts arise from internal forces, and she retreats inward to deal with these problems. Before anything resembling fun can happen, Karo's got to make sure the two bears living in her apartment have a meal ready for them before she starts her exciting 8-hour grind. After work, it's revealed that her friends have found love and success while she's still lonely and stuck in Singlesville. Because of this, she feels empty and worthless. Well, hang on a second, Izzy. This sounds like the realities of my life during the 9-to-5 work cycle. Why would I want to watch that? Well, firstly, both shows don't waste their time with useless exposition. Karo's animal roommates are never explained. They're already living in the apartment, and it's established from the first episode that they've been there for a long time. The animals interact with people around them and no one comments on it, so the show can focus on the whimsical, mixed in with the mundane. The lean runtime benefits the slice-of-life narratives enormously. I couldn't picture either program sustaining a 30-minute runtime without becoming repetitive. Aggretsuko and Rilakkuma both last 12 and 14 minutes respectively, so you only get to see Aggretsuko lose her marbles once an episode, and Karos only deals with one minor conflict at a time. There's no random subplots wedged into the narrative, keeping the main story threads focused and avoiding any bloated runtimes. The circumstances around the characters develop in exciting ways, rather than Aggretsuko and Karos learning something profound about themselves every episode. Episode number 4 of Rilakkuma opens in the middle of a 2D psychological horror scene, with people we don't know. It's then revealed the bears and Karos are just watching a film on TV. The next morning, the seasons have changed from bright and sunny to drab and rainy. Most of the preamble revolves around characters complaining about the bad weather. I won't spoil the plot too much, but it becomes a ghost story that subverts expectation while maintaining the show's small-scale intimacy. Both women are worried about how they are perceived by society. Aggretsuko and Karos want to be seen as decent and proper women. Aggretsuko hides her love of death metal, and Karos is conflicted about appeasing her mum who wants her to work on the family farm. The way the characters develop is the most mundane but refreshing aspect of both shows. Both women develop from a condition of boredom to personal acceptance. Rarely will you hear someone talk about how important it is to mean something to themselves. Generally, it's the other way around. They want to be everything to everyone. This is what's at the heart of both shows. Not everyone has to have the same life goals at the same age in order to be successful. Okay guys and girls, that wraps things up. See you next time.